Hey guys, Pet1979 here. Hopefully you guys will hear me fine. It's a little bit windy outside, but I got my dead cat on my mic, so hopefully you guys will, yeah, just a little gust of wind there. Hopefully you guys will hear me fine. So first impression with the Arrma Kraton 4S. Guys, this thing is just a blast. I mean, I haven't been doing anything too hard except for just a couple of speed runs in my and just jumping and flipping it over on my lawn here. So just a couple of going down the street and coming back. So just this thing is a blast. I mean, this thing can go pretty fast. I mean, it's only on 3S right now, so I can't even imagine if I put on 4S. I think now I'm on 4S, I'm gonna start breaking stuff. So but that's basically what I'm gonna do with it. So I just love jumping this thing and just running it around and stuff. So, or just flipping it like that and just destroying my lawn. So I can do that too. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I know, but seriously guys, this thing is a ton of fun. And a couple of things that I noticed right off the bat, and hopefully there's a couple of guys out there who can comment, and like Sammy that I know subscribed to me. So hey Sammy, what's up? Quoi de neuf, mec? So yeah, the Kraton 4S, a couple of things that I've noticed right off the bat is when you change your throttle limiter here and you put it on 50, you lose the ability to go backwards. So I mean, you can go forward, but you don't go backward. And the programming that you did on the ESC for the punch and the brake doesn't apply to the other one. So look, trying to go backwards as much as I want. If I go back to full power, then I get reverse. So just one thing is you want to know that you should know. So even on 75%, I got no zero throttle in the back there. I did program my ESC for throttle, neutral, full throttle, and brake and reverse. I did program that. So I did also did a couple of change on the punch for I changed the punch to level 3 to level 4. I can't go to level 5 for some reason, so I'm on 3S right now and I don't have any 4S batteries, so this is kind of limiting to 3S for running this truck. So guys, this thing is a ton of fun. I can't wait to start messing around and almost breaking stuff, because I want to change some stuff on it eventually, but for now I'm gonna run it stuck until something breaks, and can't wait to learn how to take it apart and just start putting it back together. So a couple of things that Arrma should do is really some maintenance video for these types of trucks. I know there's a lot of YouTubers like me out there, and probably if I do some maintenance or some repair, I'll probably film it so it can help some other people in the process, people that are just starting out. I got a little experience in RC, but I haven't been in the RC cars for a little bit, so I've been into drones lately. So, but now I just switched back my focus a little bit on cars because of the drone law. So basically, in Canada, you need a pilot's license almost. Well, the first half of a pilot's license for an actual airplane. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, you need to study like a 1,000-page manual and get a 90-something% passing. So yeah, basically it made every drone owner in Canada right now, everybody that flies like small drones and tug rate stuff and stuff like that, it basically just made that illegal for a lot of people. I know law enforcement is not gonna care. I know it's probably not going to enforce, but it just takes one cop that's just overly motivated, and it just, there you go, you get like $1,000 ticket or something, so $1,000 fine or something. So let me just do a quick speed pass here just to show you guys. This thing on 3S just rips. I mean, you can do wheelies on 3S on this. So I mean, this thing is pretty quick, and you can almost crash on the street, and then there's a car that's gonna run over your car. So, but no guys, a couple of things that I've noticed. The throttle limiter, when you put it on, you lose the ability to reverse, and when you're programming the ESC for punch, brake, and all that stuff, you can only go a certain way. I think because I'm on 3S, but if anybody is, I mean, like Sammy, you got a Kraton. If you put it on a 3S battery, or I don't know if you did at the beginning, put it on a 3S battery. Am I just limited to level 4 on the punch and level 4 or 5 on the brake, or is it my ESC that's got a problem? Same thing for the limiter, since I can go backwards on if I put it on 50% or 75%. See, it's almost did it because I didn't go forward, but when I go forward and actually start driving the car, it's not going to go in reverse now. So it kind of has a little bit of a bug, you know. So once you go in at it, but other than that, if I leave it on full power, which, you know, my trigger control is pretty good, so I guess you could attribute that to drone. So still needs to find a couple of places to jump and have fun with it. I went to a BMX track a little earlier yesterday, so went there, did a couple of jumps, did a couple of crash landing, and you know, this thing is fine. You know, I tried a couple of flips, landed upside down, landed sideways, did a couple of tumbles, and oh, that girl was looking at my truck right there, so she's cute too. Come on, follow. Woo! I just love how you can drift with this thing almost. So, this thing is a ton of fun. Anyways, guys. All right, like I said, went to a skate park, but it's illegal in Canada. Also, you know, it's starting to get illegal for drones, and I think it's starting to get illegal for RC cars. They're probably gonna say you need a driver's license, but I already got one. So, just a shame that, you know, probably a couple of incidents at skate parks in Canada that happened that made it illegal for people to ride in there. So you know, a guy bringing in his RC and just running into some kid at the BMX track or something, or some kid running over a car, and that's why they made it illegal. So it only takes one infraction for the entire like province or country to just pass a law. So yeah, that if that's not a regime, I don't know what is. So but guys, I love this thing. This thing is a ton of fun. It's pretty tough right now. I haven't, you know, broken anything on it yet. So like I said, went to a skate park yesterday. So if you guys want to out me to the cops, you know, it's fine. So it's only $200. So yeah, fine if you get caught doing that. So I didn't know at the time. I just when I finished off, I just looked at the sign and it says, oh, it's illegal here. So, and there's a couple of other places where it says, you know, it's a $200 fine for if you get caught riding this thing. But a couple of modification I did, well, just not modification, but the only thing I changed is the rear spacers just to make the car more level. So now, right now, the car is a little bit more level. So I just added the two larger spacer on it. So on the back side, so just the two that was included in the box, just added those two spacer, and now this thing is pretty leveled up. So, which is fun. Guys, love this thing. I'm not gonna make that video any longer than it has to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have some suggestion or tips that what I could do with this thing, where I can take it. I know I got a skate park not too far. I don't know if the skate park I can ride in there also. Probably, you know, it would be fine, and you know, the cops wouldn't mind, especially if there's nobody around. But you know, I'm not gonna take any chances. RC cars are not you know, are not welcome on public property. So you know, schools, playgrounds, and stuff like that, parks, and yeah, you can't really do anything in Canada RC wise as of late. So but you know, I don't think the cops would mind if I rode this in a park somewhere where there's a couple of good jumps that I could probably find. So that's gonna be an exploring mission. Already did like about 10 parks, but you know, it's mostly flat ground. I don't have any berms or anything I can launch off. So there's one place where there's a couple of you know, jumps and stuff like that where I could go. hopefully it's not gonna be illegal. Probably I'm gonna get a warning or something by the cops that I can be there with my RC car. So yeah, I bought this thing to have some fun because the drones were getting a little bit too dicey, but it seems like the RC cars at some point they're gonna make that illegal as well. So basically, anytime you try to have fun over here, it's not you guys in pretty much all my videos are gonna hear me bitching about Canada. So the laws over here, man, for anything that I find fun, personally, you know, like firearms, like RC stuff, even fishing at some point, I think it's gonna start to be illegal, because you know, fishermen are like the most respectful type of person that I know, but it only takes one that does something that people don't like, and you know, they're gonna pass a law. So yeah, anyway, so the Kraton 4S, guys, running on 3S. Only did a small modification on the battery. I've converted it to an XT60, so that I could, you know, put the batteries, a connector that I had already. So just did that real quick, and that's basically it. So I didn't do too much to it. So other than that, I'm gonna keep it stock, and I'm gonna run it stock probably on 4S. If I do receive my battery from Banggood like in the next 20 years or something, I'll probably run on 4S just for the kicks. But I'll try to get to a big parking lot or something, somewhere I can get some space. And if it starts cartwheeling or something, I just don't want to hit a fence post or you know, a lamp post or something hard and big, like just a curb or something, like a cement curb, like I'm going off right now. So, but this thing is just the right size. I mean, it can go to tall grass. It can do a lot of stuff. So I love the Kraton 4S, and I'm glad I chose it over the Big Rock and stuff like that. It would be fun to run side by side with a Big Rock just to see how this thing handles. So you know, if somebody out there lives close to Montreal and you got a Big Rock, and you want to do some some comparison testing, you know, you're welcome to just hit me up in the comments, and I'll just give you my Facebook or something, and we can go try it out. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. So you know, let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and you know, you want to see some videos on particular things. Just let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to do that for you guys. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and catch you guys on the next one.